Good morning, good afternoon or morning, wherever it is that you are. East Coast, West Coast, Central Standard Time. I am Nisi Black, your relational strategist, and today is Wednesday. It's time for our midweek motivation and mind check, and I am so excited to come to you again to share a little bit about what's going on, for you to check your mindset. See if you got off track at the beginning of the week, and now it's an opportunity for you to get back on track. That's what it's about. That is the purpose of our midweek mind check, motivation, all of that kind of thing. Is to kind of check the pulse on where you started. See where you are right now, and what is it that you can do to get back on track in case you've gotten off, to kind of refresh your thinking, to maybe shift courses if you need to because you're doing something that's not working. So that's what it's all about. So I didn't come to fuss or anything, no sharing of no tips or anything like that. What I want to do today is just to encourage you. To encourage you to continue to move forward in some things that may not be uncomfortable right now. I was suiting a client yesterday. I also volunteer and a board member of Dress for Success Oklahoma City. And I was suiting a client yesterday, and she was trying on a new pair of heels to go out on her interview. And we were providing her head to toe attire. And she was starting to walk in these heels, and she felt a little shaky, a little uncomfortable, because she said she had not been in heels in a long time. She had lost the feeling of what wearing heels was like. And you know how we are, ladies. Sometimes we want to feel good. We want to stand tall. We want to put on a nice outfit and a pair of heels so we can look good and feel confident when we're about to go on that interview. So she stopped in that moment. She said, you know what? It's uncomfortable right now because I haven't done it in a while. And I need to get back to being used to walking in heels. Then I won't be so wobbly. And then I won't be so uncomfortable. And it'll just fit like a glove. And she was right. Sometimes what we're doing, we may get off track with it and stop doing it and push it aside because it may stretch us. But if we will just stay with it and get back to that thing that we know we should be doing and get back on course. And the more we work through that uncomfortable space, the better it will become. So what I want you to do is think about your purpose. Think about what you were designed to do. Think about what you were created to do, and get back to that. We get sidetracked with everything that's going on in the world and everything that's going on with everybody else. And sometimes we lose our sight. We lose where we should be in the journey. And a lot of times we take on things and start doing things that are not aligned with what our purpose is. See, our purpose is what we are intended to do, what we are created to do, what we are designed to do. And if we are doing things that are contrary to that, then it throws us off track. We lose sight of everything that's good and wonderful and glorious about our presence here in this world. Right? So let me give you an example. A chair was created to support the weight of someone sitting in it. I have on occasion used a chair as a ladder or a stool. And then when it fell, when I fell trying to stand on it, then it reminded me that that chair was put here to support my weight sitting in it with my feet on the floor. It wasn't designed for me to stand up in it. And not only that, but stand up in it and stand some books on it so that I can reach whatever it is I'm trying to get to. I have to use a chair for what it was intended. We have to use our talents and our skills for what they were intended. We have to operate in our purpose for what we were intended to do. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense for you, because a lot of times we start comparing our journey and our life's work to everybody else. We start comparing what we should be doing and why what we think we should be doing is not working. And then we get off track. And then we abort our purpose because it doesn't feel good according to what so-and-so is doing. It doesn't look like what so-and-so said we should be doing. And we're trying to fit in. We're trying to be liked. We're trying to do all of these things that are not designed for us. So I want you to spend some time to become more self-aware in what your purpose is meant to do. Your purpose is not sitting on the sideline watching others fulfill their purpose. You are created for a reason. And in spite of everything that you tried that did not work, reconnect with yourself, reconnect with your purpose. Not everybody's life work is the same. There is no one size fit all approach to anything. No, there is not. There is not one right way to do everything. Even when it comes to serving, you will serve differently than somebody else. Even when it comes to prayer and to worship, you will pray differently. You will worship differently. You will see God differently. So just because somebody else is doing something different does not mean you are not doing and walking and serving in your purpose the way you were designed to. Don't get distracted by what other people are doing. Reconnect with yourself. Reconnect with what you were designed to do and flow in that. Stretching of yourself can be intimidating. It can be uncomfortable, but don't let that deter you. Don't let that abort your purpose and everything that is in you to do and that you want to see accomplished. Man, it is a beautiful day here in Oklahoma City. I think we're supposed to be like 70 degrees or something here in the supposedly the dead of winter. But I just want to remind you to stay the task, stay the charge, stay the flow. Your labor is not in vain. What you want to accomplish and what you want to see happen is not in vain, but you got to stick with it. You got to stay with it. You can't give up because it's uncomfortable. You can't give up because it doesn't look like so and so or because it doesn't feel comfortable in the beginning. Push through that. Push through the other side of uncomfortableness, fear, hesitation, frustration, and stay the course. When you are in tune with what you should be doing, when you are aware that what you're doing is making a difference, it makes it easier to stay in there. So don't judge yourself. Don't judge your journey. Don't judge your work on others. You stay the course and you work and operate with the ability that you are capable of. Okay? Be encouraged. Your labor is not in vain. It doesn't matter whether somebody's applauding you. It doesn't matter whether you see progress or not. Know that it's there. Have the faith and the trust in the gifts you were given that you're going to make it. You're going to make a difference. You're going to create an impact. You're going to have greater influence, not just in your life and in your space, but for others. Okay? So think about that. Stay the course and celebrate your journey. All right? Have a wonderful Wednesday. I want you to love on yourself, take care of yourself, and nurture your purpose. Have a great Wednesday and a great day. Love you guys.